Cowboys are going to win the NFC East, okay? I just want you guys to know that. We got to come to grips with that, okay? I know this is a quick turnaround from me trying to tank this thing up, but it's a quick turnaround. But they're going to go ahead and win the NFC East. You guys want to go through this? We'll walk through this, okay? We'll walk through this together. We'll start in Washington. The Washington football team. They're 3-7, just like the Cowboys. And here I'm going to give you the Washington football team schedule from here out. Washington's going to play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. It's a road game for them. They'll be an underdog, but you could see that one going either way, right? Then they will play a road game against the Pittsburgh Steelers that they will lose. Then they will play a road game against the San Francisco 49ers that they will lose. Then they will host the Seattle Seahawks, and they will lose. And then they'll play the Carolina Panthers, which they'll probably lose, but we'll call that a hold on. We'll check back. And then they'll play the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17. So Washington's best-case scenario does revolve around beating the Cowboys on Thursday, and then winning a couple more and getting to 6-10. That's their best case scenario. Now, I guess I should say the caveat here: the Cowboys are winning the NFC East if they win on Thanksgiving. If they lose on Thanksgiving, who knows? Let's move on to Philadelphia, shall we? The Philadelphia Eagles are 3-6-1. Their quarterback is healthy. He just happens to be atrocious, and they should probably bench him. They're going to lose to Seattle this Monday night. Then they're going to go on the road and lose to Green Bay. Then they're going to host the Saints and lose. Then they're going to go play the Arizona Cardinals and lose. Then they play the Cowboys in Washington. Best case for Philadelphia is that they finish, what are they, 3-6-1? 5-10-1. That adds up to 16. Best case for Philly is 5-10-1. They're not winning 6 games. They're just not. Because even if they did win one of these games that I'm saying that they're going to lose, then they would just turn around and lose one of the games that I'm saying they might win with the Cowboys and Washington. So Philadelphia is not going to win 6 games. It's just not going to happen. The New York Giants. Can the New York Giants win 6 games? They're 3-7. They play the Bengals Sunday with no Joe Burrow. I believe they're going to win that game. That gives them 4. They play the Seahawks. That's a loss. They play the Cardinals. Loss. Browns, we'll revisit. Ravens, loss. And then the Cowboys. So their best case is that we go back there and we say, hey, they beat the Browns and the Bengals and the Cowboys. That gets the Giants to 6-10, and that wins them the division maybe. So, Dallas Cowboys, 3-7. They're about to host Washington. That's better than a coin flip, right? It's better than a coin flip that you're going to win that game. Then they're going to go play Baltimore. They're going to lose. Then they're going to play the Burrow-less Bengals. I think they're going to win. Then they're going to play the 49ers, which they'll probably lose. But they're playing okay. They're playing pretty decent football right now. Then they'll play the Eagles. Then they'll play the Giants. So assuming you take care of Washington and assuming you take care of Cincinnati without Joe Burrow, it comes down to the Eagles and the Giants in week 16 and 17. You beat one of them, you get to 6 wins, and I think you win the division at 6-10. And I'm making T-shirts. I want it to be known. Look, here's the good news. We're in a no-lose situation. If they don't win the division, doesn't matter. Great draft pick, trade it down, get all the players. Dak comes back, Tyron comes back, Lyle Collins comes back. Bam! Get back to work. Win the division, I'm making 6-10 champion T-shirts. You got to figure out what the graphic's going to be, what the bid is. But I'm here for a 6-10 division championship. I'm not going to make it this is not an official prediction unless they beat Washington on Thursday. If they lose to Washington, we can re-examine. But if they beat Washington, they're going to win this division at 6-10. All right. Felipe says, hey, Jeff, I guess we found our next left guard Sunday night, Connor McGovern. My starting O-line in 2021 from left to right, Tyron Smith, Connor McGovern, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, Lyle Collins. Swing tackle, Connor Williams. Swing center guard, Joe Looney, if the price is right. Thoughts? Take care. Yeah, I think you nailed it. I'm jumping off of one game here, but Connor McGovern was not just okay. Connor McGovern was good at right guard this week. Connor McGovern was good. Connor McGovern can start in this league. I think that he absolutely can take Connor Williams' job next year. And I think Connor Williams has been okay this year. He hadn't been great, but he hadn't been terrible. He's been all right. He's been okay. But when you get back to having your good left tackle and your good right tackle, and now McGovern has shown that he can play, yeah, I like that. Biotish, McGovern, Martin, Smith, and Collins. I like that O-line. Patrick, let's accidentally win this division. All right, might as well. Why not? Austin, hey, Jeff. Well, this offseason will revolve around finally paying Dak what he's deserved. I was wondering, are there some other guys you could look to extend this offseason? Sure. Alden Smith, if it doesn't cost much. Cheeto, if it doesn't cost much. You could talk me into Xavier Woods if it doesn't cost much. That's probably about it, though. And there's nobody that you would want to extend early. Like, who would it be? Van Der Esch, maybe? But you don't trust that health. I don't think you would do that. Gallup, I don't think I would do that. So there's nobody that I would be looking to do early. So, yeah, not a whole lot there. Jordan. Jeff, I know you're a busy guy with all the tape you watch, but if you're ever bored, could you watch linebacker Nick Bolton at Mizzou? I haven't watched him yet, but he's going to be an NFL player. I went to high school with him. I was hoping you could let me know if he's any shot at the league one day. Oh, yeah. Your high school buddy's going to the league, sir. Yes, sir. Chopping broccoli. My guy, chopping broccoli. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about the fact the defense suddenly came alive as soon as Antwaun Woods became the full-time starter at one technique at the nose tackle there. Getting rid of Poe and giving Woods most of these snaps, directly correlated to better run stopping and better defense in general. I think he deserves a lot more respect than he gets from both the fans and the coaching staff. Still on Team Tank, but it's not in my DNA to root for losses. I'm loving the idea of what next year's team could look like with some premium draft picks. Antwaun Woods, he was your best defensive tackle this week. It's kind of turning into a rotating door, but I think Antwaun Woods was the best one this week. Your corners were really bad. Safeties made some plays. Obviously, Donovan Wilson did. And your pass rushers made some plays. Colby. Why is Armstrong still getting snaps? It's Dorrance Armstrong. He couldn't beat Chaz Green. Also, will Dez score against the Cowboys in 2 weeks? I hope so. You know, it depends. Like, if the Cowboys beat Washington, then cool. I'm gonna get with you guys. We'll go try to win this division. I'll pull for it. I'll get with you. But I still would want Dez to score because I love Dez. I want Dez to score all the touchdowns. I love him. That's all. Number one Cowboy fan. Sorry, Jeff, but I think I have to start hanging the Cowboy flag in the yard again. Still on Team Tank, but love the show. 1 week can change perception on things when the division leader is 3-6-1. That's the world we live in, so I totally understand. You're forgiven. It's cool. You can cheer for however you want. Look, you can cheer. I don't care how people fan, Don't let people tell you how to fan. If you want to tank and pull against your team because you think it's best long-term, that's cool. If you want to cheer every Sunday or Monday, Thursday for your Cowboys to win because they're your team, that's cool. Takes all kinds. There's no fan shaming. Not in this space. All right, I love you guys. Make sure that you're subscribed. Tell a friend. YouTube.com/Jeff Kavanaugh. Tell a friend, okay? Check 1053thefan.com every day. And, of course, I need you to leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow because without you, there's no content, I mean, I guess I could obviously preview Washington and Dallas. We could do that. We'll do that. But throw in the comments what you want to talk about, what you'd like to hear about. I don't even care if it's not about sports. You ask whatever you want. Getting my spark on, trying to get ready for the show, get hyped up a little bit. All right. I will catch you guys. Oh, mash the thumbs up, please, for the algorithm, just for the algorithm. I'll catch you guys on the radio, and I love you. Bye.